Hey guys, welcome to another week of Most Influential Women. Thank you so much for joining me and, having fun. Hope everybody's alive. What'd you do today? Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat at all? I don't know. I haven't ate yet. Okay, so anyways, I have found and dusted off a very, very important person to go ahead and add to our very inspiring list of most influential women who have come before us. So, without further ado, let's check her out. Alright, guys, so I am going to introduce you to Dr. Gladys May West. Born Gladys May Brown, October 27, 1930, in Sutherland, Virginia. She was an American mathematician known for her work for the GPS, Global Positioning System. Very, very cool. Think about it. You could not even go ahead and drive anywhere that you did not know if you did not have the GPS. So very, very important. Okay, so what's really cool about her is that she started out where, most of us did, not at the top. So she started out back in rural Virginia, where her parents owned a small farm in an area populated by mostly sharecroppers. Growing up, she spent most of her time helping to harvest crops on that farm. In her community, the only clear options for a young black girl's future were continuing to farm or working at a tobacco processing plant. However, at her school, her talent for learning offered another path. As valedictorian of her high school graduating class, Gladys received a full scholarship to Virginia State College, the historically black college where she earned a degree in mathematics in 1952. She later returned for a master's degree in the subject, graduating in 1955 after spending time teaching math in a racially segregated Virginia schools and after applying for a series of jobs in Virginia's segregated state government that were instead awarded to white men. Take into consideration the year, 1955. Think about everything she had to go through just to get to where she was. This woman worked hard. Now, in 1956, Gladys was hired as a mathematician by the U.S. Naval Proving Ground, a weapons laboratory in Dahlgren, Virginia, as only their fourth black employee. There she met Ira V. West, another black mathematician on the base. And the couple married in 57 and then had 3 children. So, I think she found a good guy. Now, at Dahlgren, Gladys West was admired for her ability to solve complex mathematical equations by hand. That's amazing. I definitely cannot do that. She eventually transitioned from solving those equations herself to programming computers to do it for her. One of her first major projects was work on the Naval Ordnance Research Calculator, NORC, an award-winning program designed via 100 hours of computer calculations, which often had to be double-checked for errors by hand, to determine the movements of Pluto in relation to Neptune. Now, in 1978, West was named project manager of CSAT, which is an experimental U.S. ocean surveillance satellite to provide data on a wide array of oceanographic conditions and features, including wave height, wave temperature, currents, winds, icebergs, and coastal characteristics. It was the first project to demonstrate that satellites could be used to observe useful oceanographic data. Now, out of West's work on CSAT came GeoSat, a satellite program to create computer modules of Earth's surface. This is where we get a GPS system. Now, by teaching a computer to account for gravity, tides, and other forces that act on the Earth's surface, West and her team created a program that could precisely calculate the orbits of satellites. These calculations made it possible to determine a model for the exact shape of Earth called a geoid. It is this model and later updates that allows the GPS system to make accurate calculations of any place on Earth. That is Freaking awesome. All right, now during her career on the naval base, she earned another master's degree in 73, this time in public admin. Though she retired from the base in 98 at 68 years old, she continued her education. Even after recovering from a stroke, she received a Ph.D. in public admin and policy affairs from Virginia Polytech Institute in 2000 at the age of 70 years old. Talk about inspirational. She wasn't even done. Now, like NASA mathematicians Katherine Johnson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Mary Jackson, West is often called one of history's quote-unquote hidden figures, individuals. Now, often Black women whose insightful contributions to science went unrecognized in their time because of their race or their gender, or even both. Now, in 2018, West was formally recognized for her contribution to the development of GPS by the Virginia General Assembly. That same year, she was also inducted into the Air Force Space and Missile Pioneers Hall of Fame and named one of British Broadcasting Corporation's 100 Women of 2018, a list designed to honor inspiring women worldwide. That is an accomplishment I have never even came across before, so that is pretty amazing. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and let's add her to the list of most inspirational women who came before us and who have added to the list that we've already have. So, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, let's try to go ahead and be better today and tomorrow than we were yesterday. And let's try to find something to inspire ourselves, whether it's something small or big, like she did. She hit the ground running. I can't even imagine doing half the things that she did, but let's try. All right, guys, so let's see you later. Have a great week. Have a great day. All that good jazz. Stay alive, stay in one piece, or collect your pieces, and we'll see you next week. All right, see you later.